playing football, playing sports, obviously you're going to have something like stable. You're going to be able to go to college doing that. So.
Now, Bethany says that she loves High School Musical. How do you feel about that, you girls?
I think that's just like dumb.
It's like liking Hannah Montana. You're like 11 years old. Like,
go to the bathroom.
Are you serious?
Singing, like,
you know what this sounds like to me? Do you guys ever watch that show Glee?
Yes, we love Glee.
Favorite show.
Do you guys watch it?
I feel like my life is definitely.
Really? Yeah. Because I feel like as I'm listening to it, doesn't it remind you guys watch Glee? Have you seen it? It kind of reminds me of that. What do you guys like about that show?
The characters are realistic. I mean, they're just like us. They're kids who come from different backgrounds and different places where generally they're not accepted.
Well, it's like they're outcasts like us, and it's really interesting to watch people who you're like, instead of like most shows are about the popular kids who are in sports and they're cheerleaders, but this show is about the kids that are like us. And
I just like that it shows realistic situations. It shows that kids who like to perform, they get a bad rep, they get made fun of, and people like to turn away from that and look the other way, but it really does happen, and I'm so glad that, you know, they're showing the world that it's real.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's really cool, too. It's a really cool show. It's actually one of my favorite new shows right now, and it's such my favorite show that I brought them here. They are here right now.
You guys every single Wednesday. I like run everybody out of my classroom to watch. We'll
be right back to the cast of Glee. You guys got me crying. We'll be right back. Now, this is the most talked about new show, with the most downloaded songs on iTunes right now. They're breaking like all kind of records. And it's giving a voice to all the kids who feel like outcasts in their schools, in their junior highs and in their high schools, because the kids love music, or the kids love theater or performing, or just because they're different. Kevin McHale plays wheelchair-bound Artie. Mark Salling plays the bad boy of pop. Who loves dancing to Beyonce. Corey Monteith plays Finn, the quarterback with a heart. Leah Michelle plays the very driven Rachel. Amber Riley plays Mercedes, the diva fashionista. Diana Agron plays Quinn, the cheerleader with a secret. Plays goth girl Tina. Now here's a look at why this show is already has a hardcore following of gleeks. New term, gleeks. I don't think anybody likes to perform as much as I do. Except for the cast of Glee, Fox's new hit about a small town high school glee club. It's part comedy, part musical. But don't let the singing fool you. This comedy has fight and tackles the tough issues facing high school students like homosexuality, death, and teen pregnancy. And all the drama is set to a sensational soundtrack. How dare you not to sing along with them? That I need to start with you. Why? Because you have a confession. What is this confession that they're telling me that you have to make?
Well, growing up, I kind of had a crush on you.
You had a crush on me?
I'm blushing now. This is embarrassing. Because you fine, girl. You fine.
Oh. That is really, really sweet.
No, I was always like, I was like, who do you like? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I watch Barney. I'm like, Tyra Banks.
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, my God. I'm 35. So you were like a little tiny thing having a crush on me.
I had older siblings, so, you know.
So you knew what was going on?
Yeah, I what was going on.
I mean, well, and on the show, he's in a wheelchair and totally geeky. In person, you have like a little sex thing happening, a little sex appeal. And I think you need to, because I wasn't sure if you were truly wheelchair bound. So we're getting the word out. No, he's not wheelchair bound, but he does a great job playing a guy in a wheelchair. Now, Chris, you play a guy that is gay on the show, and I hear that you get a lot of mail from young kids feeling very validated that you're playing a character that is homosexual.
I get hundreds and hundreds of messages from Facebook and Twitter from these kids who have said that after watching the show, they've decided to be honest with themselves and come out to their friends and family.
So, you know, you're also saving lives. It's not just, you know, like their happiness, but there's a lot of kids that hurt themselves because, you know, they're homosexual. So I love the fact
Those are big designer shoes to fill.
Yeah, very big. You're doing a great job. You're doing a really great job. Jenna is Tina on the show. Now, you were a real outcast in school.
I was.
Really?
I was in Glee Club, and I went to college for theater, and I went...
Some of our girls on the show, there is a such thing, Miss Lady, as getting a scholarship or even just going to college and majoring in theater. There is. Some of our best actors have graduated from colleges for theater. So you majored in theater.
Yeah, and I went to Performing Arts High School and did shows after school and kind of lived through what we're going through now.
Yeah. Leah, so what about your high school experiences? What were you?
You know, I guess I could say I was pretty much like Rachel Berry in high school. Not so much of an outcast as she is, but, you know, I knew what I wanted to be, and I knew who I was. I didn't care what other people thought, really. I knew that there was sort of a light at the end of the high school hallway, I guess. Yeah. And that I wanted to perform, and that I loved to perform. And if people had a problem with that, I didn't really care.
That was their problem. Yeah. I have to tell everybody, the first time I saw her, didn't meet her, but saw you, was in Spring Awakenings, at an amazing musical here in New York City that won a trillion Tony Awards. And I sing that song, the Mama song.
Is that your shower song?
Oh my God, it is my shower song. And girl, I have to tell you, I sound better than you in the shower.
In the shower, and I'm like, damn, I sound good.
But
singing
you
a
do,
though.
But you do sound good. Her voice is impeccable, and mine sounds absolutely insane trying to sing any of her songs. But okay, and then Mark, you play the bad boy. With the bad boy, you don't have a mohawk today. He has a mohawk in the show. And he plays like just such a bad boy. Tell me about the mohawk, though. Like, what was up with the mohawk? I hear there's an interesting story behind the mohawk with the audition.
Oh, well, I had the audition and figured that I wanted to kind of stand out, and it was I read the sides, and it was a bad boy role, so I thought I'd kind of try to stand out, and it paid off.
That was a huge risk.
Yeah.
Because there's so many casting directors, you know, you walk in and all they can see is the mohawk, and if that's not what they were wanting, then, you know, it could hurt your chances. But that's also a really good message about taking a chance, and standing out, because, you know, the dividends will pay you back in a huge way.
Yes,
and then we've got Miss Lady here. I'm like, so, I think when you do your songs, I'm like, Amber, you better work. It comes from I'm like, I hear that you're one of the girls that's most likely to break out in song in public. Is this true?
Yeah, I have like a singer's Tourette.
Walking down the street.
Just walking down the street and I'm just singing, and then people turn around and it's like, is she serious?
Well, if anybody should, it should be you.
We're fine with that, Tourette. We're fine with it.
Do you ever just ad-lib songs at the moment, like on the Tyra Show, and can just like freestyle? Yo.
Come on.
Yo. What am I gonna pay for? Just ad-lib it. Come on. Where you at, girl?
Oh, you're on the Tyra Show. It's Glee.
It's a real-life Glee Club Glee Off with the Glee cast as judges. Amber, what did you think of their performance?